Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. Now I want to do a little experiment for y'all to let y'all know that everything is an illusion. So you see, look, you see this flat piece of paper right here? Now, drawing any kind of three-dimensional concept or trying to understand it from a flat plane, which is this notebook right here, it's going to be hard to understand things. But this is what you need to understand. Most of our sciences, our teachings and things of that nature are broadcasted on a flat plane, on a flat sheet or chalkboard of something. So, you know what I'm saying, a lot of analogies and a lot of things is built from this energy frequency. Now, this is what I need you to understand. Fuck what language or what's actually being taught on the board or the paper. You need to understand that that's what's the actual energy that's going on. So anyone who teach off a board or a sheet of paper, right, and then they have possibilities where coming up with different concepts. For an example, there's a very popular astrologer out there named Santos Bonacci or whatever like that, and he's into flat earth and he's into a lot of things of that nature. And you know, a lot of his concepts and things is derived from being in the energetic frequency vibration of drawing things out on a flat surface. So, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into it right now. Let me make an example right now. Now, check this out. I'm finna draw the Vesica of Pisces, or however you want to call it, right? I'm gonna draw the Vesica of Pisces. I'm gonna let y'all know right now how everything is an illusion, right? So look, you see this concept right here, right? Now, it's so much science with that concept, right? Just think about all the stuff you ever heard of this. Think about all the knowledge built from this. The Fibonacci sequence, I don't think that was built from this, but you know, just think about all the sciences and all the teachings and things of that nature that was taught from this. Just from this model, this concept, right? Now, I'm finna do something I'm finna let you know how, you know, this can be an illusion drawn on this surface, and how to make something not an illusion, how to make something appear to be what it really is. This is where you start to get three-dimensional concepts and how to draw it on flat surfaces. So you can understand that whatever science was built from this little aspect right here is not actually what's going on. This is not actually a polar opposite of something. This is not one fish going this way and a fish going that way and something in the middle. This is not positive, negative. And like I said, y'all can watch my video. Positive and negativity was made up by humans. Now, you could use these things, but all of that was truly derived from expansion and contraction. And here's we finna know this right now. Now, you looking at this, right? Now, this is the Vesica Pisces or whatever like this. Now, I'm finna do an experiment for you so you can understand the backdrop. And when you understand reality, you understand the real reality is feelings and emotions. And when you understand that those come with colors. This is how we're able to distinguish star colors or patterns. You know what I'm saying? When someone make you mad, you may just see all red. You know what I'm saying? When you in pure bliss and pleasure, you may just see purple. All right, now look, this is the experiment we finna do. Now, look. Create like a donut, right? Out of this. So boom, you got one right there, one right there. So what? This could be eyes, ears, you know what I'm saying? All glands or whatever like that. But you still looking at it like, okay, what does this mean? All right, now look, everything, we know how to separate everything based upon color. So when you look in space, that's all colors in one. That's why it's dark. That's why it's black. You see what I'm saying? So it's all the colors in one. So now, to distinguish the actual vibration of something, you have to separate it. So look, you see this in the middle right here? Take this and shade this in with the backdrop. Now you finna see through the illusion. You finna see through the flatness. You finna see through the flatness, and you finna see the actual illusion, and you finna see what's actually going on. Now, what do you see here? What's actually going on? What it appear to be? It appears that this one is in front of this one, or this one is in front of this one. See, it's not connected anymore. You have one ahead of the other. And the way you perceiving it, because it's on a flat sheet of paper, you would think that it's one or one thing or two fishes going the opposite way, when that's genuinely not what's going on. When you separate it based upon vibration and color, you see the separateness of it. You don't see it as one anymore. You see the separateness of it. So you see these are two different frequency vibrations moving in a direction. So let's say you was blowing smoke circles, right? Let's say this one was in front and this one was behind it. You see what I'm saying? So you got two forms of something. You don't have, it's an illusion to think that this was two things that's coming together. You have one ahead of the other. Or if you don't want to say it's ahead, let's just say you have two forms of something. So let's just say if these are spirits, you have two different forms of spirits vibrating on two different frequencies. This is not one spirit that's confused and don't know which way to go. But we would be in that illusion based upon the flat surface that we're writing on, without actually understanding three-dimensional aspects and putting it on there. You see what I'm saying? So you see how we are into illusions? Now let's look at all that science that was built behind that being a Vesica of Pisces. When that ain't nothing but one motherfucker ahead of another motherfucker. One spirit ahead of another. So you might got this spirit want to take a direction, and this spirit may take a direction. So if you plan out those characteristics, you may be used as a vessel by two motherfucking spirits. It ain't your motherfucking spirit that's confused. Flight boss, bitch. Goddamn air. And let's get out of this motherfucking confusion as a whole.